Hi, welcome to a Minecraft map called You Don't Belong. It's another type of those what doesn't belong Minecraft map. I've read all the instructions. Let's get into it. And look at that, we got a very fancy title screen to it and a very difficult stage 1. Comment down below if you know what it is. It's pretty obvious. Green doesn't belong. Now, of course, the levels start off pretty easy, but they're going to get pretty challenging as we progress here. For example, this one's jungle. It doesn't match the oak theme. So yeah, keep watching as we're going to get more challenging. We already are on a pretty challenging one for me because my small brain can't figure this out. They're all polished stones. I don't know what we're looking for. Are any of these stairs? No, they're all stones. That's a stupid thing to look for. This one's the only one that's not old. It's like got new. Okay, yeah, 1.21 added. Nice, cool. All right. We have a lot of interesting stuff here, not redstone related, because obviously this and this don't really redstone. I can right click all of these, except for this one, so I'm going with that. Pistons do not have a right click action. Very good. Alrighty, this stuff's probably particle related. This doesn't even make particles, so I have no idea. Alright, new idea, right? You have to place this on a block, you have to place it on. This one can float, you know, like none of these can float. Can the bell float? I don't think the bell can float. We're going to Enrod because it can't float. Yeah, it needs a supporting block. Reinforced deep, oh, easy. You can't find this. What? I thought for sure this was going to be if I generated a world. This doesn't spawn naturally. All of these spawn naturally. You sure you can't get them, but they spawn naturally in a world. This does not. I have no idea then. Maybe this? Okay, reinforced deep slate is the only one that's not breakable in survival. As if I was going to get that. We have other side, pig step, relic, and this one. This is the new disc, right? Lane of Raid. Oh, this is actually, oh, easy. I don't even know what this is called, but I know Lane of Raid made it, and this one is not made by Lane of Raid. There we go. Yeah, perfect. All right, this is trial chamber loot, I think, probably, because you can get these three. No, you can't get this. Perfect, easy, trial chamber loot. Bamboo. I might go with this one, because you can't craft it from the default version of bamboo, but you also can't craft this. The mosaics you need to craft twice. I think it's this one, because you can't craft it from the standard bamboo. Blocks of strip bamboo are not craftable. There we go. I was on the right track, you know? Craftable, whatever. Path blocks. Only one you can't get in survival. Easy. Grass blocks are not affected by silk touch, and thus, okay, I was in the right form. Cannot be obtained in item form, but because of silk touch. We have waxed. Is this waxed? Waxed, weathered, cut copper, warped hyphae, white concrete powder, stripped warp. I have no idea. Is it light level? Oh, no, you can right click. You can right click this and wax it. Right click this with water and it becomes, you know, concrete. Right click this and strip it. Or no, right click this and strip it. You can't really right click this and nothing will happen. Okay. Stripped warped hyphae does not start with the letter W. I was nowhere near that. I thought it was right clicking. The map creator even apologized for that. That's hilarious. Oh, this is easy. Skeleton. What? I thought for sure this was because it's not a skeleton model. Particles. Oh no, this is just effects. He doesn't give effects. Yeah, there we go. That's simple. Okay, I know this one only because of Chicken Jockey, right? Because this guy, a zombie can ride it. This guy, another starter can ride it, and then the villager, pillager guy rides this one. Nobody rides this but the player, so it's this one. Pigs do not spawn naturally with passengers. Oh yeah, and we have these 4 mobs. I think it's spawners because this guy doesn't do a spawner. You can make farms, but not a spawner farm. There we go. No idea here. It might be villager trades, like the wandering trader. Does he give you sugar? I don't think he gives you hay bales though. Bales. Not that. I figured it out. When you're going for a water bucket clutch or a block clutch, you can place this to reduce spawn damage. You can place this to, it's like a water bucket, no fall damage. You can place this and you'll take damage on the cactus, but you won't take fall damage. Sugar, you can't do anything with. Sugar not, bro, I keep getting it right, but for the wrong reasons. I'm using the wrong formula, getting the right answer. Sugar can't be used to breed mobs. What do you breed cactus with? Is it camels? I don't know. I've never played around with the camels. All right, this is particles. This guy emits redstone particles, you know, bam. Particles when you teleport. Obviously, water particles is happening right now. No particles here. Bang. Diamond horse armor cannot be smelted. Dude, I keep getting the right thing, but the wrong way. You can't smelt that, but you can smelt the other. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Okay, it's something to do with release date. Oh, these all got released at the same time with the swamps and the deep dark, except for this one. It got added later because like redstoners were complaining or something. I don't know if that's the reason, but I just know it was released later. 1.20, yeah. All right, here we go. This one's confusing. Redstone, I have no idea. What color is this, just to be sure? Black stained glass. All right, guys, the only thing I can think right now is spawning. This generates in the deep dark in like the redstone section. This might generate in a desert village, and I think this also goes in the deep dark, and I don't know about black stained glass. Might be in like a witch's hut or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that this doesn't spawn. So dang it. Is it not a piston? It might be a sticky piston. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I was on the right track. Pistons don't spawn naturally, but sticky pistons do. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. I'm on the right track. Melon you can eat. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It could relate, but yeah, you can't eat these. You can eat the melon. Well, I guess you can't eat that block of melon, so that's probably not it. And then obviously this isn't a block. Like, is it that simple? This isn't a block. That was stupid. I probably shouldn't have done that. We're already at 5 fails. My goal here is to get under 32. There's 64 stages of this. My goal is under 32. There's also a hint back here. I'm going to try to avoid using that. Okay, my other thought, nether related. Don't have to go to the nether if you want any of these. You have to go to the nether if you want this. Warped planks do not make a generic wood sound when broken. All nether woods have slight... Who in their right mind would have gotten that? I don't know enough about the sounds in this game to get this. All right, we have prismarine. Oh, wonder what this is. This is chiseled stuff. This is not chiseled. Bam, easy. I'm smart. Look at that. We have some pillagers, a diamond block, and a diamond hoe. So the only thing that I can think of right now is woodland mansions. You spawn a woodland mansion, you spawn a woodland mansion, you spawn a woodland mansion, because it's like inside those wool structures. If you mine them, there's diamonds inside. So, you know, mine your woodland mansion structures. And obviously the diamond hoe does not spawn. Bang. Are you kidding? I thought for sure that was it. Does this spawn in a chest maybe? That's what it is. I don't think I've ever seen him in a woodland mansion. It's the axe guys. That's what it is. You don't spawn. Yeah, you're not found in a woodland mansion. Ah ha ha, I'm genius. If all these guys are chill, right? They're all homies until you start punching them. He attacks, he spits at you, he attacks, he attacks. I don't think you attack. You're just chill no matter what. I can bully you and you're fine. All right, I know this one. Want to know how I know this? Because of the last map we played. I learned Bane of Arthropods affects all 3 of these guys and it doesn't affect the slime. Bane of Arthropods. I am a genius. I finally used my previous map knowledge to help me with this one. All right, now I'm lost. I literally stared at this for like a minute straight. What I'm thinking is this. You can make this in a stone cutter. You can make this with cobblestone. You can also make it with like cobbled deep slate. You can also make it with blackstone. All types of stones. You can make this with as many wood types as possible as long as they're planks. I don't think you can make this at all. Maybe with the chorus fruits, but that's the only way. The chorus fruits. You can craft this multiple ways, except for him. You can only craft it one way. Oh my, like the video. That deserves a like. I'm so smart. I can't believe. Okay, this goes back to that really one ages ago. Right click and you can wax it. Right click, you can strip it. Right click, you can open it. You can't right click this and do anything. Oh man, 2 in a row that I'm a genius on. This is really rare loot. Wanna know what I'm thinking? The names. I wish I could pull this up in creative, because you know how like the different stuff has different color names. This I know is blue named. This is blue named. This might be yellow. I don't know what color this is. This might just be white. But you know how like the item names, I think that goes to the rarity or whatever, like ultra rares and rares and stuff. I know these are blue. I don't know what color this is. I think it's yellow and I don't know what this is. So it's either the end crystal or that. I think it's more likely the end crystal. Dang it, it's Nether Star. Yeah, Nether Stars are not considered rare, but rather uncommon. So that's what the yellow and blue names are. Okay. See, I haven't played a lot of 1.21 and up stuff, like, at all, so I don't really know. I'm thinking it's probably this. I mean, this is, like, the only thing that I think you can get in survival, so I'm gonna go with that. That was wrong, because I don't think you can mine these and get them and, like, place them around your world freely in survival. All right, I am completely lost on this one. I don't know if you can get this in creative. This might be a /give thing. You can only get it with /give. Ominous vaults cannot be found in the creative menu. Sir, I'm so smart, dude. I figured it out, but like the wrong ways. Like my brain works in weird ways. The only reason I know this is also from the previous map. I learned that this creates light levels, and I know the brown mushroom does too, and I know this does. I don't think this one does. So light levels. Oh yeah, I'm again using my previous map knowledge to figure this out. Okay, I'm looking at these for a while. I think it's something to do with the crafting, because you can make this with string and wood, string and like honeycomb, string and like tripwires and stuff, and like some other sticks. This though, confusingly enough, is a fishing rod carrot. You can use strings to make the fishing rod, but not the carrot on the stick itself. Bang. Oh yeah, crafting recipe. I'm flying through that. Maybe it's advancement. Like I'm pretty sure if you go to the advancements menu, I have like no advancements in the world except for this, but like this would be marked as like the bullseye advancement. Pretty sure this is the free farm like falling thing where you fall from height to the bottom. This is enter the nether. I don't think there's anything to do with a coal block. It's not that. I thought for sure it was the advancement like logos. I think you can burn these 3 in a furnace and you can, you know, smelt stuff with these. They're fuel. Nether rock is not flammable. Oh, I mean, I'm close enough. They can be burned in a furnace. Same thing. I have no idea. Oh, this is going to be something to do with damage, and I know nothing about damage. I just know what's good and what's bad. Feeling this probably does the least amount. Like it's a trick, right? They want you to think the pickaxe does the least amount of damage, but it's netherite, so it's probably the most, and then probably this. So I think the axe does the least. One axe has 7. It's actually completely the opposite. The axe is the most, and the others have the least. Okay, fair enough. Axes are way too OP in this game. It's probably nether-related blocks. Like this is quartz. You can make in the nether. You can find that in the nether. You can find this in the nether. Is this smooth quartz? Smooth quartz. Oh no, this doesn't spawn in the nether. Straight up. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I have no idea here. It might be light level. What is the enchanting table doing here? I can kind of get these plants, but then this guy's just out of left field. The size of the blocks, I have no idea. Like this isn't a full block, but they are. I don't know. Okay, I'm really stuck at this one. I'm hinting it. Version. That's not going to help me. I don't know anything about the blocks when they came out. I just played the game. I'm guessing the nether because like the game was released and then the nether came out later. That's wrong. Okay, the game was released and then they decided to add mushroom islands. So it's probably one of these. This one. There we go. Brown. Okay. Like, who knows this? I don't know, dude. That's insane. I would never have gotten that. Okay. I think this is something to do with movable. I figured this one out. If I was to put a piston next to it, it doesn't move because, you know, it's a tile thing. Same with that. You can't move it. If I try to move this, it will break. I can move this, though, with a piston. Fence gates do not hold block entities. They can be moved by pistons. Good. I got that. This is what it is. All right. This is exactly what I said way earlier. This you can find in a survival world. If I was to generate a world right now, this would spawn. None of the others would. Monster spawners are not found inside the operator. The same thing, you know. I'm getting there. Again, I'm using the wrong formula, but getting the right. Okay, all of these are farmable. Like, I can right-click these 3, and I can, you know, place them down. Except for wheat. You get wheat. You don't right-click wheat. Yeah, you can't place it. There you go. Perfect. About time I get one right for the right reason. This is probably about storing something. I can store stuff in here. I can store stuff in here. Can't really store stuff in here because it gets turned to bone meal. I can store potions in here. Probably this. Right? Surely. That's wrong. Okay. I can take comparative outputs from these 3, like the levels, the book page, what's inside of the crafting recipe, whatever. What's inside of the bone level, like the bone meal level. This one, I can't take a level from. Are you kidding? 50-50 on these. I honestly don't know anymore. Of course I got it wrong. Dude, I got 3 level. I have no idea. Lecterns cannot have items inserted / extracted using hoppers. Bro, I like my redstone idea more. Arrow of luck. I wonder why they have to, like, say that. The arrow of luck. I have no idea what an arrow of luck does. This is weird. I've been looking at this one for a while, and I'm gonna have to hint it, because I have no idea. It gave me a crafting table. What? Can I craft these? I can craft this. I can't craft this. Oh, I can craft this from a block of raw iron. I can craft this from a block of clay. Can I do that? I don't think I can. You can fortune 3 clay and get this. Can you craft an arrow of luck? What's a luck potion? I don't know what that is. Is that even a thing? I don't think you can craft this. Well, you could. You can a potion of lucks. Okay, it's the clay ball thing. I should have gone with that. Clay balls don't have a crafting recipe. Arrows of luck cannot be crafted in survival. So, since luck potions do exist, you were able to acquire luck. Okay, that's such a stupid one. That's nope, not fair. That's a dumb. Figure this one out too. You can craft this with bone meal, and then if I was to go back, I can put this back into bone meal. Same with this. Redstone back into redstone. Kelp, or dried kelp back into dried kelp. You can't do that with quartz. Once you make it this, it stays as this. It can't go back to just the quartz item. Oh yeah. Okay. The heck is this? This is a thing? A spawner minecart? I didn't even know this was a thing. The fact I didn't know this is a thing makes me want to click this, because you can get this in creative. Oh no, you can't. You can /give all of these, right? Can you /give? Can I do that? I don't have, dang it. I want to test that. I don't think you can get this without a /give command, or like a /place. Like, I don't even think you can /give yourself a spawner minecart, because I don't think this is a thing. I think you have to place this, like /summon or whatever. I think it's that. Can be obtained as an item. Dude, I'm nailing these. Okay. This is spawn eggs. Can't spawn egg this, right? He doesn't exist. Yeah. Illusions don't have spawn eggs. Man, back to back smartness. Shulker Mob. Okay, cool. The mob itself. This you can't find in an End City. You can craft it from the End City stuff, but not itself. Like, it's not found. Yep. I'm flying through these. Wow, this is weird. Wax exposed copper. Okay, I thought it was trial chamber stuff, but like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what the trial chamber loot is. You can get the wax copper, but I don't think it's this. And the breeze is here. I'm hinting this. I'm very confused. Trial chamber. That doesn't help me at all. That's what I thought it was. Okay, I'm gonna go with the bamboo because I don't think, okay. I just feel like honeycomb is a trial chamber loot thing, but I don't know for certain. This. Exposed blocks. Okay, I'm close enough. Yeah. Close enough. I got that right. So my thought process here is you can farm up a lot of these, and they can passively farm stuff. Like the scoots, you can just make a farm for, and they'll just like shed or whatever. I don't know if that's the word. Shed scoots, and you get the armadillo scoots. Same with the sheep. You can shear them, and you can make a farm. Same with the turtles. They grow up, and they just pop off the turtle shell like scoot thingies. Rabbits don't do that. You gotta literally kill a rabbit if you want to get anything. Yep. Not the farming, but sure, close enough. Very confused here, because only non-hostile mob. He won't be hostile no matter... No, he's not hostile either. I don't know. And I'm going to hint it, just because there's too many options. String. I got it. I know what the string is. You drop string, you drop string, you drop string, you don't drop string. Bang. Thank you, hint system. Bailed me out of that one. All right, this is probably the damage thing again. I mean, the axe is definitely the most damage here. Like, without a doubt. These are probably... No, they can't be the same, though, because why would a hoe of gold and diamond be the same damage? Oh, it's definitely not damage. Dang it. I thought for sure this would be like, this is 13 damage, and the others are like 2. Why would these be the same? Maybe it's the speed. That's the only other thing I can think of. Not durability, so it's probably speed. It's probably one of the hoes, right? Because they're obviously going to be different damage, and they're obviously going to be different attack speeds. I just don't see a diamond hoe and diamond axe having the same attack speed, so I'm going to say that this is the odd one out. Bang. Attack speed and... Okay, perfect. Nailed it. I have no idea. What do these have to do in common? I'm thinking villages. These don't spawn in villages, but trapdoors don't either. Obviously, these guys are in villages. He's a villager. He's a door in a village. Do trapdoors spawn in villages? No, this does not spawn in villages. Okay. I guess maybe trapdoors don't spawn in villages. The only other thing I could possibly think of is something to do with zombies. Zombies see eggs, and they're like, ooh, I want them. They see villagers, I want them. They see doors, and they break doors. I don't know. They don't do anything with trapdoors. They just look at trapdoors. They exist. Trapdoors don't affect zombies. I'm explaining this further. That doesn't help me. Okay, cool. Oops. I right-clicked the dragon egg and it disappeared. Well, this was a dragon egg. This. I got it. Me accidentally right-clicking the dragon egg just helped me figure this out. If I right-click this with an open hand, it teleports like it just did. I right-click this with an anvil, I can do stuff. I can right-click this and it turns to the dot or the plus or whatever. If I right-click this, it does nothing unless I have flint and steel. Bang, cannot be right-clicked with an empty hand. Dude, I'm actually weirdly smart at these, but then dumb at the other ones. Okay, this one's confusing me. Blocks. Oh, this is not a block. You know, those cake staircases that are super fast. I could pillar up with this. I could pillar up with this. That was a stupid one, to be fair, but I thought it was just block entities and stuff like that. Hinting. Composter. You can compost all of these. Can you compost bamboo? No, you can't compost shroom lights. Surely shroom lights you can't compost. You can compost shroom lights? Because I know you can compost cake and potatoes. That's I didn't know. You learned something new. Shroom lights with composting. Fact of the day on the J55 channel. All right. All of these are iron based. All of these you can craft with iron. You need iron ingots to craft this. Iron ingots to craft that. Iron ingots to craft that. You don't need iron ingots to craft this. Cannot be mined with a wooden pack. Okay. Not what I thought, but again, I got the right answer. This is probably something to do with... What drops gravel? Is this piglin bartering loot? No, it's not. Can you get emeralds inside of a ocean monument? Because then, like, this spawns in an ocean monument with, obviously, this is the gravel below the ocean monument, and then guardians drop this, or drowns might drop this. Or maybe it's like ocean, like those ocean ruins underwater where the drowns always spawn and, like, camp you with the tridents and stuff. Obviously, you can get this in that chest. Those are around there. I'm pretty sure those are in the chest, or maybe even just around in general, like wet sponges. But I don't think this is a thing exists underwater, because why would anything have that underwater? Arrows had their texture changed. Dude, I'm so wrong, but so right. It's amazing. Dude, I don't know. I can't even make up an analogy. This is the wrong sugarcane texture. What is this? Why is it wrong sugarcane texture? That's weird. It might be, maybe that's just like to show off because they couldn't place it on that. I don't know. Oh, that's it. The biome. This changes biome. Like if this was a darker mushroom forest, it would be bright green. Same with that. It would be different color. This is always yellow. That actually helped me. That was wrong. Perfect. I love that. Gold. That's all I got. Oh no, you can't craft this. You can craft these all with gold except for this. You have to find this in a village. You can't craft that. Are you kidding? You have to craft this with nuggets. Well, you can't even craft this, so I don't know. You can do skulky stuff with this. You can obviously redstone signal with that. That obviously gives redstone. Can't redstone with a glistening melon. Okay. 50-50 on this. I honestly don't know. At least we got the 50-50. Despite containing 6 gold ingots in the recipe, powered rolls can't be picked up by piglins. Who in their right mind have ever thrown a bell at a piglin thinking something would happen with that? How do you find that out? I don't know. I have no idea. You guys are hostile no matter what. You're hostile if I punch you. You're a friend no matter what. Okay, that was dumb. We're doing a hint. Dancing. These guys kill like a hoglin, I think. They dance and they party. You dance when I play a note block. Pretty sure you dance inside of the woodland mansions when you're just having a fun time. You're just evil and you're not fun. You don't dance no matter what. Stage 55. I refuse to use the hint because it's my stage. I will get this one. Only thing I'm thinking right now is something to do with the stronghold. Infested. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with infested. Like silverfish can burrow inside all 3 of these, but not this one. Because like this doesn't even spawn inside of the strongholds. So they don't like burrow inside. Stage 55, my stage, and I got it right. Perfect. I'm confused here. And then lanterns. The lanterns are what's throwing me here. All right, I'm going to hint this one because I genuinely don't know. Repellent. Repellent? What does that even mean? Like mosquito repellent? Bug spray? I don't... What does repellent mean? Only thing I'm thinking of right now is that these guys can be used in creeper farms. These guys, they scare away piglin for some reason, like because they're solely and they're dark and evil. I don't know. I don't know if the lanterns do that, and I don't know if he does this. It's a 50-50 between these two because I can't think of what else would be a repellent out of these guys. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, pick a potato, you. Hey, look at that. We got it. Lanterns don't scare away mobs. I was on the right track, but I had no idea either if the armadillo or lantern did that. Not sure. We have a leaping potion, swiftness potion, armor stand. Cool. I don't know. I feel like a slime block is something to do with your movement. Makes you go quicker, makes you jump, makes you move fast. I don't know if an armor stand does anything. All right, cool. Dude, I don't know anymore. Hint. Version. Stop giving me version stuff. I don't know my version stuff. Dude, surely the potions were added at the same time, and then they added the slime block earlier or later. I don't know. Dude, come on. I don't know this. Swiftness. Potions of swiftness were not added in 1.8. Again, I don't know my versions. There you go. If you know your versions, you know that stuff, but I don't know it. Why is a warden here? That's what's confusing me. Okay, I only know this because I just did an ancient city in one of my survival worlds, and I'm pretty sure all of these spawn inside an ancient city except for light gray candles. These are light gray candles, and they don't spawn in ancient cities. The normal candles do, but not this. Ancient city luck. Okay, I got it. This can be turned on and off. This can be path blocked or path not or whatever, or just turned into dirt. You can add something here and this can die. That doesn't, oh no, that is it. If you right click this, it's still a daylight detector. If you right click this and add a sea pickle, it's still sea pickles. But then if you right click this, it becomes a grass block to a dirt block. And if this dies, it becomes, there's like 2 different things in the creative menu for this. It's a live coral and then dead coral. All right, tube corals don't have multiple block states. Yeah, we got. Okay, we have netherrack. Might just be what's in the nether. Skeletons are in the nether, but then why wouldn't they put a normal skeleton mob there? I don't know. I mean, this is obviously the odd one out here. I'm thinking, oh, I get it. This is a really cool stage. Obviously, there's the dirt texture inside of this. This is straight up the skeleton's head model, and then this is netherrack. Like, this is the netherrack texture. Smooth basalt, it's its own thing. He's his own guy. It's smooth basalt. Oh, yeah. Now we have stone. Huh. It might be what's naturally generating. Coarse fruit naturally generates, so does stone, so does this. This doesn't naturally, like, rock hopper doesn't exist in a world. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't, it's not there. Rock hopper. Rock hopper is not smelted recipe exclusively. Dude, again, I'm using the wrong formula, but I'm getting the right answer. I feel like I've done that more than got the right answer on its own. Like, that's insane to me that I'm just finding the right answer, but not the right way. I thought it was going to be spawn naturally, because iron golems don't spawn naturally, but they do spawn naturally. Either way, I could brute force this, and I'm going to remain under 32 hints, which was my goal of the video. But I'm not going to do that because that kind of ruins it. All right, I'm staring at these for a while too. This horse is really cute. He's kind of making me want to click the button, but I'm not going to. I'm going to click this button because I'm lost. Abandoned. Abandoned villages is the only thing I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure obviously cobwebs are a big thing in there. This is in a village. I don't know if lava's in an abandoned village, and I don't know about the horses. It's probably that or that. Let's go lava. That's not it. Horses aren't in abandoned villages. What? Well, this is. Iron golems aren't in abandoned villages. The more you know. I just assumed it was a village, and I assumed this guy was there, but that probably makes sense. That's why they're abandoned. The iron golems left, and then it got overrun by zombies, and everyone died. There's an obvious guy here. He's the only one that's not purple. There's no way it would be that easy this late in the level. Obviously, this guy's the only one that you cannot obtain in survival. All of these you can get as items in survival. Oh, it's that. It probably shouldn't have been that easy. Scares hoglins away. Think they're scared of nether portals, and they're probably scared of one of these two. I don't know which one. I think they're more likely to be scared of a respawn anchor because that's placed by a human or like a player. So it's probably this. Okay, crying obsidian then. Crying obsidian does not scare away hoglins. The others do. Stage 64, the last and final stage. Maybe it's creative tab menu stuff. This is obviously one. I don't know if that's one. I actually don't know. We're hinting on the final stage because I'm very confused. Enchantments. Something about with enchant. Theoretically, you can enchant all of them in creative. I know you can put Curse of Binding on this because I do it as pranks all the time. You obviously can enchant a sword. So the thing comes down to what can I enchant out of these two? Pretty sure you can't enchant horse armor, so I'm going to go with that. Horse armor cannot be enchanted. Awesome. We have ourselves a trial key. Now claim your reward. What did we get? We got ourselves a cake. Can I place this down? Placed on a vault. Perfect. Let's go. We got ourselves a cake. And we've beaten the map. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more.